Alright, what is up guys, UIM Link here, welcome to Progress 3. Now you may be noticing a bit of a difference in the pet here. We actually got a penance pet. Before I started recording the first clip to this video, I was just doing some Slayer, figured it'd be nice to go do a couple of high gambles at Barbasol to try for the pet, and I was lucky enough to actually get one. And then I had to go to Wyverns because it was 500k insurance, and that's all I had on me at the time, because I really wasn't expecting to get the pet, and I was just going to go back and do some more Slayer. But, yeah, I had to buy that insurance, and I went to Wyverns, and I got some loot from there, about 1 mil's worth. I also have these battle stabs I have to get through. Now, in this progress, we're going to be doing a little bit of firemaking. I do want to try to get to 70 firemaking. And might do some, I don't know, figure it out when I get there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the progress. See you guys later. Alright, so I'm cutting willows here and just firemaking them. I just hit 52 firemaking. Now, firemaking is extremely quick with these logs. Like, honestly, I just got a level in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I wasn't even close to level beforehand, so getting to 70 firemaking, honestly, probably won't even take me too long. So I'm not going to go level by level here. I might go like every 5 levels or so. So once I get 57 firemaking or something, I'll probably make another clip about it. If I get bored of firemaking, I'll obviously go and do some Slayer. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, here we are at 60 firemaking. Now we can firemake U-logs here. I don't see myself actually doing that, honestly. I feel like I'd much rather just fletch U-logs instead of burn them. But yeah, that's 60. I don't know if I'm going to go to 70 because it's really repetitive and boring. It's just like any other skill, honestly. Just continue doing the same thing over and over, and I really hate that. So I might go move to something else, but I really want to get 70, honestly, because it'd be extremely quick and I'd get 1750 total very quickly with this. But I'm not really in it for the ranks. I do want to do some more Slayer because I did want this to be a combat oriented type of episode. So probably gonna move to Slayer in a little bit. Maybe I'll probably just do one more level maybe, and yeah, then you'll be seeing some Slayer clips. And there it is, 61 firemaking. Going to take a break from firemaking now, do something else. As much as I would like to do Slayer, I know I'm going to get really bored of it really soon, because getting 92 and doing it for like months on end, and then just going back and doing it again without taking a little bit of a bigger break than I already have, I'm going to get bored instantly. But I might move on to fishing now, maybe some more smithing since I do have a little bit of money to put towards that, and I still do have a lot of nature runes to get through, so I could get like 66 smithing real quick. Or I could go back to mining, which is another goal. Alright, so for this clip, you'll be seeing me make gold bars with the goldsmithing gauntlets and the superheat spell. Now, I'm only doing this just to see the XP per hour in the end, and I sped it up for you guys just so that it wouldn't take up the entire video. It's going to take up about 9 minutes, it seems, or maybe a little bit less, but I'll put a annotation in the video to skip this if you would like. I'm just going to play some music in the background, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'm about to get 66 smithing here. I also wanted to show you my XP per hour when it came to smithing, doing it as efficient as possible. And we're getting about 65k XP an hour. Let me buy a couple more gold ores here. That honestly is very good for ultimates, mainly because smithing can be extremely slow, but if you have a lot of money, you can easily get smithing levels. I'd say if you have like 10 mil and maybe like, 10 mil and maybe like a couple more nature runes than I did, then you could probably easily get yourself 70 smithing. But anyways, there's 66. What does this unlock? Mithril plate legs and mithril plate skirts. But yeah, 65k an hour, and yeah, this is pretty good smithing XP. Now, if you are at Blast Furnace and you're around level 60, or if you're over 60 smithing, you can actually bring a hammer with you, and if you did the Legends quest, you can actually smith gold bowls out of this. There's a 50% chance of smithing a gold bowl, and it uses 2 gold bars, I think, so you can easily get a little bit more experience out of your inventory if you're a little bit poor like me. I didn't do it because I just wanted the most XP per hour and that would slow it down. But if you do need a little bit of extra XP, do the Legends quest real quick and then make gold bowls out of these bars. Remember, it's a 50-50 chance, so you're not always going to get that 30 XP that it actually gives for making the bowl. Alright, so I decided to come to pest control here just to finish off 70 prayer, and I was only like 20k away from 94 range, so I figured I'd do some range here at pest control, and there's 94. Doesn't unlock anything, obviously, since it's a combat stat, but I'll be working on prayer. As soon as I get 200 points, that should be 69, and then I'll probably finish up 70 along the lines sometime tonight. So, on to Slayer tomorrow, maybe? And here we are at 69 prayer. Going to continue to do pest control till I get to 70. Just the long stretch here. One more level, 64k XP. That's roughly... I think that's like 400 points, which isn't too bad. I could probably finish that up tonight. So I'll be seeing you guys at 70 prayer. Okay, so here we are at 70 prayer. Now, I started doing some Slayer again, mainly just to try and get a Cerberus task or a Kraken's task. Kraken's task is just really for shits and giggles. I just wanted to do it because I actually have quite a few death runes and a full trident here. So might as well just, do that. But Cerberus, on the other hand, drops the Primordial Crystal, which I can add on to my D-boots when I hit 60 rune crafting. So that was going to be the plan there. And Cerberus turned out to be the hardest thing. Honestly, understanding Cerberus really isn't that bad, but when it gets to the point when you're only getting 1 kill per trip, it is really terrible. Like, that's all I was lucky enough to actually get 2 kills per trip. Or not per trip, but I was lucky enough to get 2 kills 1 trip, and that was alright. 2 kills a trip, I really wouldn't complain about one, but 1 kill, when it gets to that point, it is so slow. So I'm just going to try and power through this task. I think I have like 115 left or so. I started with like 121, but we got 114 left to go. Hopefully I'm lucky enough to get any crystal. I'd be happy with any crystal, honestly. It doesn't have to be primordial. Just, a stone, or not a stone, but a crystal would make me really happy. And, if I do get the stone, there will be hell to pay. Alright, so I did about 20 kills at Cerberus. It was really, really hard, mainly because of the amount of time it took to re-gear, and it was taking like 10 minutes just to re-gear. So I got about 20 kills in a day. Then I just decided, I should finish the rest of these kills on the Hellhounds. No, I didn't get any important drops, really. Just Dragon Bones, Battle Staff, the usual Cerberus, drops. I would have recorded it if I would have got a crystal or something, but yeah, 20 Cerberus kills, nothing out of it. So we're back on the Slayer grind here, working towards 93. We got about 569k left. I don't know how I'm going to make clips out of Slayer, because when I do Slayer, I do it, like I marathon it. I don't really mix up anything. I just do Slayer for like weeks on weeks on weeks till I actually get a couple of levels, and then the way I take a break is I just go and do a couple of other skills, and then I get back to it, really. So I don't know how I'm gonna make clips out of it, but I could try and do clues. I always say I'm gonna do clues, but I never do. But I'm gonna really try and do clues now. If they're deep wilderness clues, I'm not going to do them. If they are just normal wilderness clues, then I will do them, and I'll show you how I do them. But other than that, we're working towards 93 now, guys. Alright, so I believe this will be the end of Progress 3. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, please dislike it, and tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. But, anyways, this is the end. I know it wasn't too long. It was only, like, some firemaking levels, you guys seeing the penance pet. At the very beginning, I showed you guys how, or I just showed you me making some ruby bolts, I believe it was. So, yeah, pretty short episode, I do understand. Some stuff did happen through the week that I had to attend to. So, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.